Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like that instrumental, like I say a whole lot, but oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Just when you think two women have learned a lesson, did they? No. Let me show you who I'm talking about. Tosha K is a YouTuber. She's getting sued by Kevin Hart. Now, she didn't learn the first time when she got sued by Cardi B. Now, one thing about being a YouTuber, you have to be very careful what comes out of your mouth, right? Also, you have to be very careful in what type of content you create. So if you create gossip, then you would have to continuously outdo yourself because people like gossip. And when you gossip, you have to do it on facts. And then if you embellish in any way to where it causes harm to the person that you are speaking about, that is that puts you in a legal tango that she found herself in with Cardi B. Now, Cardi B, she sued her for $4 million. Not one, not two, not three, but four. Now that, and then I covered it, but I thought, okay, she's going to change what she has, change what she's doing, changing, because she is a good content creator. She does good content. She has a massive machine behind her. It's me, this microphone, the open sign, and I am running off of a whim's budget. And that budget is whatever YouTube gives me at a you know, but YouTubers, I'm not going the sponsorship way. No. I don't want to go the sponsorship way. I don't want sponsors telling me what I can and can't talk about. And that I'm not going to do that, but I digress. Now, Amber Heard. Oh man, Amber. And I know what she's doing right now. I know. I know what she's saying. It's Johnny's fault. It is all Johnny's fault. Yep. It's Johnny's fault. It is all Johnny's fault. Everything that happens is Johnny's fault. And to the point to where, look, it's Johnny's fault. But Amber, she wanted equality. Now, one thing about equality is that's exactly what you're going to get. Now, I'm not going to rehash the lawsuit. I'm not going to rehash Johnny's missing finger. Nope. I'm not going to rehash her stay in Australia when he was working and the bottle incident. Nope. I'm going to talk about Aquaman. Now, when you get to the point to where you get this, to where you get regular citizens, you and I walking down the street, we vote, have driver's license or regular IDs, get on a bus or get in the car, whatever it is, that you take time out of your day to sign a petition to get you off of a movie. Ooh, that's saying a whole lot. Oh, but that's what feminism did. You did it. But I'm going to leave that right there. Amber. Amber Heard's behavior, which she has brought out to the public, how she screamed it all out there, affected the way she affected Johnny's life, has come back to bite her, and it bit her hard. Now she's completely and totally out of DC. She's completely and totally out of Aquaman 2. It went from 15 minutes to 5 minutes to 3 seconds showing her eyeball out to 0, completely out. Look, watch. Look. And again, she did it to herself. All right, here. Aquaman, a complete timeline. I'm not going to get into that. She has 0 parts in Aquaman. 0. Okay, let me change that. Okay. Now let me do it the other way. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that. All right. All right, here. Amber Heard Aquaman's love interest mirror in DC franchise is gone. In her 2021, Heard claimed her role in Aquaman was pared down to 0. The film director, and you know, it wasn't only just wait a minute. It wasn't only just the people that buy the tickets that was telling DC, look, we don't want this woman in here. I don't want to take my dollar that I worked hard to earn for to pay and put my dollar in some A abuser, no, DV person. I'm not taking my dollar to put in her pocket for her to go home and DV her husband. No, I draw the line. Not just that, but mostly it was because of internal things going on. I mean, she caused complete chaos. Now she can say that she got that job on her own. It wasn't because Johnny said, hey, look, Gary, or whatever the guy's name is. I can't remember his name right now. Look, my wife is getting on my nerves. Could you please give her a scene, something to get her working so she can leave me alone? She's driving me nuts. Got her the role, and she goes down there and acts like a complete fool. Then it got to the point to where she starts saying that Jason affected her performance. That's why she was not doing well as an actress. It was Jason's fault because Jason came in and he looked like Johnny on Pirates of the Caribbean, and because he looked like that and he came in drunk. No, that's how he looked for a while. Hold on. Hey, how you doing, Carolyn? Hey, how you doing? And that's how he looked for a while. And look at his ex-wife, Lisa Bonet, always had the beatnik type of style. Can I bring her? Let me see if I can bring her up. But she had that style. And he had that style, little grungy look. So that was them. For her to come and say, well, it's his fault. It's just Jason. Yeah, Jason is amazing. He's an amazing he look, they did well. He played the heck out of that part. But Amber, she I know there are people that have that dream to be an actress. I'm going to be on a Hollywood scene. I'm going to be an actress. I'm going to, and you're no good at it. You might be better behind the scenes. You might be a dancer, whatever it is. Not everyone's an actress. And when you get beyond problematic, beyond problematic. But when you I don't know anyone in the history of history, in the history of film to where you get 4.5 million people. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You get 4.5 million people who says, I don't want to see you on the screen. I don't want to see you in Aquaman. I'm not paying my money. DC, you bet we're gonna boycott you. And look, Americans, we do that stuff. We'll go ahead and we'll go to your job and protest in front of your job with all types of misspelled signs. We do it in a heartbeat. Kick your butt out of there. That's what we do. But 4.5 million people. Look, Stacey Abrams in Georgia running for governor didn't even get 4.5 million people. Just okay. He pull it back. We walk it back. But it's amazing. And they finally said, okay, all right, look, all right, you have your boyfriend. Your boyfriend's over here promising to burn down the whole entire studio if you don't get a job. Elon Musk, I'm glad. Elon, I'm glad you woke up. I'm glad. I'm glad. She had all these people trying to help her to keep her in, but it was her and her behavior that got her kicked out. It was her and her behavior and how she lied to the people. Let me see. What's being said? When does the movie come out? It is coming. That I'm not quite sure, but hold on. Let me bring up the article and see if I can find it. Okay, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Okay, now it's playing in theaters. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Not Aquaman 2. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me go on down. And this basically gives a timeline how Warner Brothers announced Aquaman 2, 2019. Him, the guy holding up his hands, that's a director. That's the one that was flip-flopping back between keeping Amber and getting rid of her while she managed to have an affair with him too. Oh man, she is just a mess. November 2012, a petition across millions signed after Depp was asked to resign. I mean, it's something, and she did that. Equality is equals. You're getting, you have equal rights. Now you're taking your equal lefts, Amber. Okay. I don't see. It doesn't say when it's going to. Yep. Yeah, you're flat on your back, Amber. You played yourself. Okay, it doesn't say when she lost. It doesn't say when Aquaman 2 is going to come out. No, it doesn't say. It just says that they booted her butt out. Oh, yeah, she did more than cheat on Johnny. She did more than cheat on Johnny. I mean, Johnny, Johnny said, I love you, Amber. You may not love me. This marriage was not real, may not have been real to you, but it was real to me. And I loved you with everything that I had to offer you. But Amber, what you're doing is too much, and I need peace in my life. She messed up so bad. Oh, messed up so bad, Amber, beyond by Amber being 36. Yes, she is an adult. Yes, she is a woman, most definitely. But being 36, not all 36-year-olds can see past their nose. Amber only saw what was happening today. She only saw, I got this money, I'm beautiful, I can get any man that I want, and the world is mine to take. Not realizing that two things are happening, and it's happening at a great speed. One, gravitational pull. Two, time. So as time and gravitational pull, they sort of work together. And it's going this way. As you get older, things start drooping. Oh man, they start drooping and you don't look the same. Now I can show you pictures of me when I was 19. Yeah. And guys, older guys wanted to take me outside of the country. Me, I thought they wanted to kill me. That's what I thought. I'm like, no, it don't make sense. No, why you want to take me out of the country? Why? Why? Okay, I was dumb. I didn't know anything. 19, 20, 21, 22. Didn't know a doggone thing. Hey, Lexi, how you doing? Hey, Lexi. And and you're saying, yeah, she's a narcissist. When you look up narcissist in the dictionary, you're gonna see her picture next to Evan Rachel Wood. Most definitely. But let's see, Carolyn says, I wish I could look like I did when I was 19. Yeah. Oh, happy early birthday. I'm a Gen Xer too. Yeah. And Amber, just look now, keep in mind, look at her. When you see her, she wears heavy makeup. Oh my goodness. Makeup is horrible for the skin. It dries you out. It does some wild stuff to your skin. Clogs up your pores, all types of stuff. And whenever you see actors and actresses without their makeup, okay, you can put it back on. But Amber, just wait. Give her until she's 46, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, thank you. Yep, we're in the best generation, Gen X. Oh man, don't let the electricity go off. Millennials, Alpha, Gen Z. Oh, you are in trouble. In trouble. Um, some other story I'll get and tell you about my previous life before I started doing YouTube. Oh man, millennial. Oh my god. I digress. I digress. Now, I'm gonna keep thumb point on Amber Heard. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Tosha K. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Oh my goodness. Okay, Kevin is suing. He's suing. Now, as I stated earlier about being a content creator, you have to be very careful about what you say. And it's very true. And especially being a content creator and you're in gossip. Um, and check out Tosha K. She has a great, oh man, her studio is, She has over 1 million subscribers. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I don't know when, but I'm going to get there. But I'm not going to do it like that. I'm not going to be getting sued. No. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm tough. Yeah. Thank you. But what she did was, first, she got sued by Cardi B. She was talking about Cardi B having a hairpiece. Just a hairpiece. Now, just take that and switch it to a cold sore, okay? But she meant it in a different place. And she was saying that, and it affected Cardi so bad. Imagine you being a mom, Cardi B, you're like, yeah, okay, on Instagram, and you're talking, blah, 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 blah. And you come pick up your child and you kiss your child, and then someone in the chat, how you doing, Fantastic? How you doing, Ether? Says, why are you kissing your child with that um um uh uh, uh Valentine's Day situation going on in your body? Just imagine that. You're like, da, 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 da. Oh yeah, blah. What? Huh? Really? That, I mean, it really threw her for a loop. And then people were attacking her, and Tosha K's subscribers were going after Cardi B. Now, I have a theory behind it. Wait a minute. Oh, you were too sweet, Fantastic. You were too sweet. Thank you. I tried my best to uplift. Thank you so much. Let me see. Carolyn says, too sick. Yeah, that is some terrible stuff. Valentine's. Hey, I gotta have to watch the algorithm, because man, they're after me. Every time I open up my mouth, YouTube is on me. Now, her going through that, she sued Tosha K for $4 million. Oh, oh my goodness. I mean, some content creators make a lot of money, but the maybe one day I'll go ahead and talk about it. But that is a lot of money. And she took her assets. Now, you would think that she would learn from that one situation. You would think, because Cardi B's ex friends or whatever came on and she was interviewing them, just adding fuel to the fire and telling lies. Tosha K never stopped to say, okay, let me see if this is true. No, oh, it's gossip. Oh, it's good. I'm gonna get views. I'm gonna get likes. And she shot up to 1 million subscribers. Well, she learned zero from that. Let me show you. Let me go ahead and just show you. Okay, then she where's it at? Kevin Hart. Here. Kevin Hart sues YouTuber Tosha K and his former assistant for extorting him over false defamatory interview. Now, you would think that Tosha K would have learned the first time by talking about people's hair pieces. Hairpiece. I hope you got it. Here. Now, Kevin Hart is talking about taking legal action over cheating allegations made by a former assistant in an interview with the YouTuber Tosha K. Now, here, Hart's complaint filed in a Los Angeles Superior Court and obtained by People magazine centers on an online interview between his former personal assistant Maisha Shakes, and Latasha Kibi. That's Tosha K's real name, but AKA Tosha K, her YouTube name. Both named defendants in the lawsuit. All right. So this occurred in 2017 to 2020. So they've been talking about this for 3 years. So it took Kevin a little while for it to hit his ear. But here Tosha. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, on Instagram account where the YouTube channel Unwind with Tosha K on December 22nd, the interview include allegations from Shake that Hart, 44, had an affair with his office assistant, and claimed that he told her, or Hart's wife, and Nico, that he was cheating on her, and that the comedian had a gambling problem. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? Now, Tasha should have been very careful with that. Should have been very careful. Now, Ether says Tasha is a glutton for punishment. Yep, yes, she is. And he fibbed before about his girlfriend when he tried. Yep. And she has to. You got to prove that stuff. You got to be careful and saying it for a matter of fact. And Phantasmic also says how true Kevin Hart's claim. You got to be very careful about what you say about people, because that right there can tear a family apart, especially if you're trying to get the clicks and then you have a personal assistant more than likely had an axe to grind, maybe was upset because got fired. I mean, man, oh, look, Marilyn Manson. Oh my God. Look at Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he had personal assistant Ashley Walters, a personal assistant. I mean, she crashed his car. Drunk. This is not alleged. This was in a newspaper that can be proven. Crashed the car with his girlfriend in it. They both were drunk. And then, he's like, you crashed my car. I got to pay for this. You crashed. What does she do? She turns around, finds some kind of way in her head that he was wrong, saying that he mentally abused her. You financially abused him. You crashed his car and took zero responsibility. Ashley. Fantastic says, Ashley W makes me sick and has no shame. Yeah. Zero shame. Double zero shame. And the sad part is shame has been taken out of the culture. It has been taken out of society and has been taken out of the dictionary. When you look in the dictionary for shame, you're not going to find it because people don't have it. By them not having any shame, it breeds entitlement. It breeds narcissism. It's all over the place. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh my goodness. It gets worse. Let me see. Where's it at? Let me share this. Let me see. Okay, fair use.
BTQ jokes or something.
Correct.
That he was saying on Twitter, and they wanted him to apologize, and he said, fuck you.
Haley is his publicist, so she called me. She was just like, hey, Maisha, have you spoke to Kevin? I was like, no. I was like, Dave Becky just called me, his manager. Why? And then she was like, the whole Oscar thing, Kevin needs to say an apology. He's about to lose Nike.
The first scandal was with the first baby.
Correct.
The one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals,
It's another one in the office.
she pregnant again.
Correct. With her second
And
baby.
he's still leaving semen stains all over the counter at the heartbeat studio.
Correct.
And showering and then going home like.
I told Aniko, like, Kevin is cheating on you with a girl named Mix Morgan. She's his flight attendant. She's on his planes.
Allegedly.
His game is poker.
Okay, allegedly. I got to be careful because I don't want to be among them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Because there is no shame, and by this going on, it just only proves there is no shame. All right.
Gambled y'all money away and had to pay y'all half checks?
Yes. Exactly. It was Leland. Leland was messing with our money. But I said, here she is.
Oh!
Look at what I just said. Look at what I just said about the gossip. Clicks. Gossip. Clicks. Likes. Going after the attention. You got to be very careful. Now, watch Tosha. Watch her. Now, she's a good content creator. Yes, she is. And you see that fabulous studio. One day I'm going to get there. But I don't want to get there the way she's getting there. Just watch.
She got it. She on vacation every day. When you see a bitch and all she do is post vacation pictures with no nigga beside her, the nigga taking the picture. He's like, nah, baby. Girl, you know I'm gonna take the pictures for you as many angles as you want, but I can't to ensure he don't go up in these motherfucking photos.
Right. Nico, I love you. I'm not going to speak bad on her.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. Nico, I love you, talking about Kevin Hart's wife. I love you. I'm not speaking bad about you, but you're speaking bad about her husband. You're showing this woman. Who knows whether allegedly that actually occurred? We have no idea, but that's what she's saying. And that's why that's why both of them are getting sued. Carolyn says, yeah, people are all about the surface. There is no depth to anyone anymore. Yeah. You got to be very careful because Kevin Hart was married once, and allegedly that his current wife now may have been the cause of the breakup of his first marriage. Now he's in his second marriage and has these 2 children with his current wife, and now allegedly all this other stuff. But she's not careful. Do you see how reckless she is? I mean,
Aniko's pretty.
Aniko's my girl.
I'm gonna let the winos judge. I'm gonna put up a side by side wife versus.
Really? It gets worse. Then comparing his wife with the other woman, allegedly the other woman. It still hasn't been proven. This is reckless.
This is alleged side bitch.
I love Aniko.
The machine you worked for was the Harts.
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
Aniko Hart.
What made you reach out?
It is a time for Hollywood to hear this story, especially because a lot of people are locked in non-disclosures and they're not able to talk and protect themselves. Mm-hmm. But you have to protect the person you're working for. Where's your protection?
When did things start to turn up around there?
Okay, I'm not going to get into that non-disclosure. Okay, wait a minute. Calvin says, see, that's crazy. It is. Fantastic says, okay, now that asking for serious trouble. Geez, yeah. I mean, you know, she went in there. She went in there, and that right there is a dangerous thing to do. And now she's talking about non-disclosure agreement. Well, people need non-disclosure agreements to keep stuff like this happening. You know, people going out there and making all types of claims. By you working there, you're going to assume that what the assistant is saying is true. not knowing that maybe you could have pulled a Ashley Walters and crashed a car, and then you're like, well, he emotionally abused me. He was screaming at me and treated me bad, but never said that you crashed his car and was drunk, and that he had to pay to get it fixed, and whomever car he had to pay for based on her. You know, those non-disclosure agreements, and by her saying that, well, okay, if they're protecting Kevin Hart as far as what he does, who's protecting the personal assistants? Well, then there might be time to get a union. Look, if Washington, D.C. substitute teachers can get a union, so can you. I mean, come on now, coming out and doing all this wild stuff, but I digress. Let me see if she's done. Wait a minute. Man, I'm trying to get used to all this stuff.
The extortionist. I'm listening to Mario on the radio in the morning. I almost crashed my car because I heard him say that Kevin's best friend, JT Jackson, had set him up
in exchange for millions of dollars.
All the charges were dropped against JT, but they weren't dropped against Kevin.
Okay, I'm not going down that road. That's enough. I just wanted to prove my point. Yeah, I just want to prove my point as far as that is concerned. But do I want to get in this other? Okay, no, I'm not going to get into the other article, but we basically have a clear understanding of all of it. So, let me take that off. Oh, okay. So, I mean, I find all of this wild. I mean, it is really, really wild. And so when I saw that, and I'm like, oh my God, Tosha K is getting sued again. It blew me away. I'm thinking this stuff right here. Let me backtrack. I did some other videos maybe about 6 months ago about Tosha K going after Cardi B because she just started going after Cardi B. Now, I had a thought, and everything what I used was based on information already out there in print from newspapers and from videos that I believed through the information that was out there and through a video that Tosha K did that Nicki Minaj called in, and they were having a cryptic conversation online to where everyone could hear it. And it was like some little info, a little here, a little there, that you could piece together that they were talking about Cardi B. And that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were having a lot of clash to where Cardi B went to Nicki Minaj and I mean, and she used, allegedly, upon my belief, possibly gave hints to Tosha K to go after Cardi B. Now, what I find interesting was when Tosha K got sued and was bankrupt, I think scratch that. Nicki Minaj didn't come up with any money to help Tosha K at all. Zero. Let me see. Yes, I did. I did see Brother Bilal's interview in Popcorn Planet, but also I saw his interview on someone else. Oh my goodness, he went in. If you're talking about the it was really outrageous, but Brother Bilal, he's coming with receipts. If you're talking about Jada Smith and Will Smith, and he has it to where you could use a code thing, and then it would take you directly to the information, so that they can't take anything down. He has it on his own official website to where you can go to the actual documentation that he's talking about in the book. A Q, you know, that Q card, whatever that is, you take your phone and scan it, it takes you right to the information. So Brother Bilal was on a different level. I thought, man, I'm like, oh. Let me see. Karen said, I'm sorry, Carolyn says, okay, I need to watch that. Yeah, you do. And he's openly saying, Jada, you said you were going to sue me. You told the world that you were going to sue me. 2 weeks has passed. You haven't sued me. Now I'm going to give you 2 weeks to sue me. And if you don't sue me, then I'm going to start naming names. I'm going to start showing pictures. That's on a different level, a completely different level. Yeah, Fantastic. Yeah. And it's even what, okay, what's wilder is that Jada, with all this stuff happening with the slap, and Bilal didn't come out at that time. He held back because of what he was going through, because him and Will Smith had been friends ever since Philly for over 30 some odd years, but it was Jada that was the issue. Yep. Ouch, you got that right. And he said, look, I got receipts. That's not what they're doing, what Tosha K and the personal assistant is doing. What they're doing is reckless, and what they're doing is liable. What he's doing is he says, okay, I come and get me. I will put all of this in discovery. I'm going to show it to the world, and then we could let everyone to be able to make their own minds up, because what you're doing is A, B, and C. And basically he's like, I want you to leave Will alone. What you're doing is terrible. But it's something, it is really wild. And I'm gonna keep an eye on it, because Kevin Hart, oh my god, Tosha K, that he got so much money. He's on a billionaire status, and we're on YouTube. I mean, you're doing way better than I am. I mean, I'm just getting my little here and there, and I'm grateful for every dollar I get. I am eternally grateful. So, does anyone want to come up and give your thoughts on it? Let me see. Put it down in the chat. You don't have to show your face. You could just come up if you would like. But that Amber Heard, she is completely out of Aquaman. So when that comes out, you're not going to see her. She's out. Completely out. Okay, Carolyn says, it's the difference between gossip and straight truth. Yeah, yes, you are absolutely right. There is a huge difference between gossip and truth, because gossip is based on what you hear somebody else say, or whether if you're making something up, or what somebody else said something that heard somebody else say something, that heard that somebody else say something, and then when it comes to you, you get everything all wild. But the truth never changes. Never. You can prove the truth, because the truth is based on facts. So true, so true, so true. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So I mean, I see that this stuff is getting ready to get crazier and crazier. This, dare I say, Me Too. This Me Too has been battered, has been beat up, is on life support. It is on life support. Let me see. Carolyn says, oh, you lost your voice. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, receipts. Yeah. Now on my other channel, Politics with Laura, Whenever I present something, I present facts. Because on that channel, oh, y'all will eat me alive. And say you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm unsubscribing. Like I had one, I finally made it over the 2,000 mark. And on Instagram, I'm close to 30,000 followers. And if I make a mistake, they call me out on it. And I'm like, great, thank you. And then I come back and then I correct it. And I've done that maybe once or twice here. You're like, hey, wait a minute, you're wrong about that, BGD. Well, thank you. I'll correct it. But I have to make sure that I'm throwing facts out there. And it has to be facts. And then, some people will say, well, no, well, that was debunked. And I have to say, well, who debunked it? Who? Help me out here. Give me a keyword and I'll go look it up. And normally those are the trolls. Politics is a fight. But man, Tosha K, it would be I'm going to put it out there like this. It would surprise me if Tosha K did not lose her channel this time. It would surprise me because it was rumored that Cardi B, and the only thing that Cardi B said was, please take that video down. She was making a lot of money off that video. Let me see. Fantasmic says, that's excellent, though. That's exactly how it should be. Truthful reporting with straight evidence. Yeah, you have to. But that's why my channel grows so slow, because I'm not out there doing all of that stuff what she's doing. If I did that, I would probably have over 500. Okay, no, I'm pushing it. Maybe about 50,000 followers, subscribers. I wouldn't have to work so hard saying, could you please donate? Please? No, I wouldn't have to do that because they would automatically be, feeding the Cash App, feeding super chats, and I've seen content. I've seen people drop on live streams $500, $50. And when that content creator was done at the end, count all that up. They dropped at least about 2,000 or 3,000 on that person. But I'll wait to get there. I'm not going to do that sensational stuff. No. Because you're only going to lose it. You're going to get sued. And whatever you got that you pay taxes on, you have to give to somebody else because of what came out of your mouth. Okay. Let me see. Carolyn says, yeah, the pendulum swings. Yes, it does. The pendulum does swing. And it swings wide. And the Me Too movement has gone way off track. Yeah. And the wild part about it is that when Amber Heard got up there on that stand and lied, not fib, lied. She contradicted herself. Johnny Depp's lawyers were brilliant. They used her own words against her, and she was. Did she get a parking ticket? No. Did she get a community service hours for lying? For committing perjury? No. She was allowed to walk out of the courtroom mad at her lawyers. She ran out. That's all that she. Okay. We as women are in so much trouble because we allow our crazy, mentally unstable, narcissistic sisters run wild, and we are not pulling them back. We are not saying, nope, come on back. No, stop. Stop this madness. What you are doing is detrimental to us, our community, and this country. And it is so bad that this stuff is going around the world. I mean, India. Go back about what 8 months ago. I did an article on India because the men are protesting what the women are doing. That's how wild it has gotten. Okay. Let me see. Carolyn says true crime is a jam too. And if you can see in clickbait, yep. Oops. Okay, Fantasma says yes. Yep. Once you're around for a while, you. Yeah, she ruined her life. Yeah, she did. She ruined her life. And let me see. That makes me so mad that Scamber never even got slapped with. Yeah, she got. Right now, Amber is starting to reap a lot of what she put out. Now she lost her job. She's out of, how can I say, what is it called? Aquaman 2. She's completely out. Now she got paid for what she has done. She got that money, but she will not appear on a big screen. And then if she wanted to take money from the back end, like if you're smart, you would do it that way. You'll get money slowly, and as the money comes in, and every time when it's played, you'll continuously get money. But Amber messed her life up. And then she goes over to Spain, and she does a movie in Italy. And I really want to see that movie because I like history. And I like religion. I like religion. Okay, I get a little bit of boring sometimes. But that's just me. I like it. Because if you know anything about the Bible and all that other stuff that comes with it, and I want to see that movie because I saw some things on the trail. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, poor Spain. Oh my goodness. You are too funny. Yeah, man. Oh, do you remember what she did on the streets of Spain? She took a deuce on the street, well, on the sidewalk. And the worst part of this was the worst part. Oh my goodness. She did not even wipe her butt. Oh. Okay, Carolyn says, I like history too. Or what? Yeah. Look, we all should take an interest in history so we don't repeat the same mistakes. Now, how many times do you see Amber Heard taking a deuce? She did it twice. So she's going to make that mistake again. Thank you. In the Fire. Thank you. Yeah, the movie In the Fire. Yeah, she took a deuce twice. One in the bed as a joke, out on the street in Barcelona as a joke in front of everyone, and didn't even wipe her behind. When she went in the house, I hope she took a shower. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll leave it right there. I'll leave it right there. Okay. But I want to go ahead and talk about that because I thought it was quite interesting between the two women, Amber Heard and Tosha K. I'm going to follow that. I'm going to follow that because Tosha K is, I watched some of her interviews. Oh, she does really good interviews, especially about the one woman who was talking about abuse. And Tosha K was like, hey, I've been there. And right now you're not telling the truth. You're lying to me. And you need to get out of my studio. I'm like, oh, damn. Oh. Okay, I let me see. What you say? I haven't heard that, but look at my other videos. And I talk about it, and I even show pictures. Look, Spain had cameras around that area. They have cameras and closed TV, closed caption, whatever it is, and you see her bent down with her pants, and then you see a plop right underneath her. It wasn't there before, but it was most definitely there when she was squatting down. Amber, you embarrassed us. How do you embarrass an entire country? How do you do that? I mean, you embarrassed us in Australia. You embarrassed us. You humiliated us in Spain. You horrified us in Israel. And you made a fool out of yourself in the United States. How do you manage to be an international fool on what? 3 different continents. How does that happen? How do you become a fool in 3 different continents? How does that happen? I mean, it is beyond comprehension. But you did it. You did. You, oh Lord, Amber Heard, you embarrassed us. You embarrassed an entire. Hell, you even embarrassed some of the illegal immigrants who don't speak English. That's Lord. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, sometimes I go on a tangent. I just sort of go there. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. I try not to go there too often because I'll just, but it's embarrassing. When you think Amber Heard, I mean, someone who doesn't even speak the English language, they only know 2 words out of the whole entire English language, Amber Heard, and and are embarrassed. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not an American. Oh my goodness, I'm one of those hyphenated Americans. Yeah, Mongolian American. Oh no. I decided to come here. No. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Oh, you are so welcome for the laugh. Hey, sometimes life gets so crazy that we just need a laugh. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. But I thank you all for rocking with me. I do thank you so much, because you could be anywhere in the world which you are. Matt, anywhere where you are, which you are, you could be doing anything in the world which you are, but you're here with me, and I greatly appreciate your time, because one thing that you never get back, never, is time. And I hope your time was worth it, being here with me talking about what I'm talking about and what you're talking about and us conversing. On that note, I want to thank you for stopping by.